Welcome to this intense Tabata workout. Get ready to challenge your body and burn some serious calories. We're diving into a full body routine that requires no equipment, just your determination and energy. Tabata is all about high intensity intervals, 20 seconds of maximum effort followed by 10 seconds of rest, repeated for 8 rounds. That's just 4 minutes per exercise, but trust me, you'll feel every second. Before we jump in, make sure you have a water bottle and a towel nearby. It's going to get sweaty and you want to stay hydrated. Remember, listen to your body. If you need a break, take it. The goal is to push yourself, but not at the expense of your form or safety. Let's start with a quick warm-up to get our bodies ready. We'll begin with arm circles for 30 seconds, small to large circles to loosen up those shoulders. Next, torso twists for another 30 seconds. Feel that rotation in your spine. Then, we'll do leg swings, 15 seconds forward and back on each leg, followed by side-to-side swings to open up those hips. After that, we'll get the heart rate up with 30 seconds of jumping jacks and finish with high knees for the last 30 seconds. This warm-up is crucial to prevent injuries and prepare your muscles for the work ahead. Now, let's dive into our first workout segment, push-ups. We'll do a full 4-minute Tabata set. Get into position. Remember, 20 seconds of push-ups, then 10 seconds of rest. If you need to, drop to your knees, but keep that core tight and your back straight. Ready? Let's go. Push through those 20 seconds. Feel those muscles working. And rest. Shake it out, roll those shoulders. We're going again in 3, 2, 1, push. Keep challenging yourself. This is where you build strength. Next up, we're moving to squat jumps. These will really get your legs burning. Drop low into a squat, then explode up into a jump. If jumping isn't for you, stick with bodyweight squats. Ready? Let's go. Feel that power in your legs. Rest for 10 seconds. Catch your breath. We're back at it. Drop low, jump high. You're halfway there. Shake those legs if you need to, but keep moving. Now it's time for mountain climbers. Get into a plank position and drive those knees up to your chest. Fast and furious. Let's burn some calories. If you're feeling tired, slow it down or hold a plank, but keep that core engaged. You're doing amazing. Just a few more seconds. Stay strong. Finally, we're finishing strong with burpees. This is the most intense exercise, combining strength and cardio. Remember, 20 seconds of burpees, then 10 seconds of rest. If the full jump is too much, step back into a plank and step forward. Ready? Let's do this. Last round coming up. Give it everything you've got. This is where you dig deep and finish strong. Great job. Now let's cool down and stretch those muscles. Start with a forward fold, reaching for your toes to stretch those hamstrings. Breathe deeply. Next, we'll do a quad stretch. Hold each side for 30 seconds. This is your time to relax and let your body recover. Now a chest stretch. Link your hands behind your back and lift them slightly. Finally, let's do a shoulder stretch. You did amazing today. Remember, cooling down is just as important as the workout itself to aid recovery and prevent soreness.
Let's get started with our workout session. First up, we'll dive into our warm-up. This is crucial for preparing our bodies and preventing injuries. We'll spend the next 2 to 3 minutes doing dynamic stretches and mobility exercises. Focus on your movements. Let's start with arm circles. Swing those arms forward and backward, loosening up the shoulders. Now, let's move to some leg swings. Hold onto something for balance if you need to, and swing your leg forward and back. Feel that stretch in your hips. Now that we're warmed up, it's time for the main workout. We'll be using the Tabata protocol, which means 20 seconds of intense work followed by 10 seconds of rest. We have 4 segments, each lasting 4 minutes, targeting different body parts. Ready? Let's go. First segment, upper body. We'll start with plank to push-up. Get into a plank position, lower down into a push-up, and then back to plank. Remember, if you need a modification, drop to your knees. Keep your core tight and breathe through it. Next, we'll transition to jumping lunges. Step forward into a lunge, then jump and switch legs. If jumping isn't your thing, stick with alternating lunges. You've got this. Now let's move on to high knees with a twist. Drive those knees up while twisting your torso. This is great for your core and gets your heart rate up. Remember, if you need to slow it down, just march in place. Finally, we'll finish this segment with sprawls. From a standing position, drop into a squat, kick your feet back into a plank, and then jump back up. If that's too intense, step back instead of jumping. Take a quick breather. You're doing amazing. Now, let's jump into our second segment. Focusing on the lower body, we'll start with squats. Keep your feet shoulder-width apart, lower down as if sitting in a chair, and rise back up. If you want to add intensity, try jump squats. Next, we'll do side lunges. Step out to the side, bending one knee while keeping the other leg straight. This is fantastic for your inner thighs. Now, let's hit some glute bridges. Lie on your back, feet flat on the floor, and lift your hips towards the ceiling. Squeeze at the top. We'll wrap up this segment with calf raises. Stand tall and rise up onto your toes, then lower back down. If you want to challenge yourself, try doing this on one leg.
Great job.
Take a moment to catch your breath. Moving on to our third segment, we'll focus on the core. We'll start with bicycle crunches. Lie on your back, bring your knees up, and alternate touching your elbows to your opposite knees. Next, we'll do Russian twists. Sit on the floor, lean back slightly, and twist your torso side to side. If you want to make it harder, lift your feet off the ground. Now, let's get into a plank hold. Keep your body straight and engage your core. If you need a modification, drop to your knees. Finally, we'll finish with mountain climbers. Get into a plank position and drive your knees towards your chest. Remember to breathe and keep that core tight. You're almost there. Now, let's move into our last segment, a full body blast. We'll start with burpees. Drop down, kick your feet back, do a push-up, and jump back up. If that's too much, step back instead of jumping. Next, we'll do skaters. Leap side to side, landing softly. Now, let's hit some high knees again. Drive those knees up, and remember to breathe. Finally, we'll finish with a powerful squat to overhead reach. Squat down, and as you rise, reach your arms overhead. Awesome work. Now, let's cool down and stretch. We'll take the next 2 to 3 minutes to bring our heart rates down. Start with deep breathing. Inhale through your nose, hold for a moment, and exhale through your mouth. Let's stretch out those arms and shoulders. Bring one arm across your body and hold it with the opposite arm. Switch sides. Now, let's stretch our legs. Sit down and reach for your toes, feeling that stretch in your hamstrings. Finally, let's stand up and take a deep breath in, reaching up to the sky, and exhale as you lower your arms. Congratulations on completing this workout. You've put in the effort and it shows. Remember to hydrate and take care of your body. You did an amazing job today.